back to my YouTube channel. I'm Gbede Agbenu, and today we're going to be talking about 12 red flags to avoid in relationship. If you're new to the channel, thank you. Please like and subscribe. And okay, let me remove my glasses. We are now back to business. Now, why am I doing this vlog? I'm doing this vlog because by becoming aware of these red flags, we will be able to avoid entering into toxic relationship that will be damaging to. What are red flags? Flags are warning signs that indicates an unhealthy or toxic relationship. Now, these red flags, they can be very subtle. They don't just show. With time, that's when we get to notice these red flags in relationship. Now, the essence of this vlog is not just to identify these red flags, but to identify them and look for a way on how to work towards them and how to approach them if possible. Now, first of all, when you identify these red flags in relationship, you don't just dump the relationship. You have to consider the dynamics that you share with that person in the relationship, the dynamics of your relationship with that person. And these red flags, these red flags, these warning signs, they can come in any form of relationship. They can come in any type of our interpersonal relationship. It can come in family setting, in work relationship, school relationship, and even in our relationship with our spouse and our partners. Now, first of all, human relationship, they are very important in our lives. But this human relationship, can also become very toxic. Instead of helping us to build ourselves, it's become very detrimental to our health, our mental health, and even our physical health. So it's very important that we take care of our relationship and watch our relationship to ensure that we don't like see these red flags, but we don't understand them. But we'll see the red flags, we understand them, and we'll find a way on how to approach these red flags. I bring the hot. And sorry to cut you guys short. This is my natural hair, as you can see. I've changed from the other natural hair to this one. I just felt like having a different look today, so I went for this natural hair. If you need info on how to get this natural hair, just private chat me and I'll give you expo. Now, knowing how to identify these red flags is like the most important thing. It's not just knowing it and not knowing how to identify it. That's why I have 12 points in my jotter here that I wrote down to enable us know these red flags and avoid them. Number one red flag is with a partner that has a overly controlling behavior. Someone who wants to control your movements, your beliefs, and even the way you live your life. We understand the essence of relationship, a healthy relationship. They have to be compromised in a healthy relationship. But if you're with someone that is not there for compromises, as I said, it is how it would be. You have to run from that person. That's like a major red flag. Number two is if you're in a relationship that there's lack of trust. I believe that trust is the bedrock of every relationship. But if you're in a relationship where there's no trust, you have to run, because that's like the essence of you. How can you be in a relationship with someone and you don't trust the person? Like, how does it work? So if you're in a relationship and there's no trust, that's like the second red flag that you need to run from. Number three point is feeling of low self-esteem. Here with a partner that will always want you to feel low, like the partner is always trying to bring your esteem down very low, want you to feel bad about yourself. Run from such person. That's like a major red flag. Number four, physical, emotional, and mental abuse. This point cannot be overemphasized. We've seen cases of where a partner beats someone and they end up dead. So we have to avoid this sort of red flag. And the one that shows very well is the physical abuse. But most times it even goes beyond that. You might be with a partner that doesn't beat you, or a family that doesn't beat you, but they abuse you emotionally, and in turn it affects your mental health. And we all know that mental health is very important. So if you're with someone that abuses you physically, emotionally, or mentally, run. Then number 5 is substance abuse. If you're with a partner that abuses substance in any form at all, you have to run from such partner, because the partner tends to be controlling and violent with time. Number 6, narcissism. Narcissism. I don't know how to pronounce it, but narcissism is someone that is obsessed with his or herself, that is very selfish. We all know that selfishness is important, but when narcissism comes into place is when the partner is over the top with his or her selfishness. Like it's a mental issue. When it goes beyond just being selfish and it goes over to narcissism, it's a mental issue that needs to be avoided. You need to run when you have a partner that is narcissist. Number 7, when is anger management issues. If you're with someone that has anger management issues, you need to run, because it can become violence with time, and we all know how any issues that become violence can become. Then number 8, inability to resolve conflicts. We all know that conflict happens in every relationship. Or if you're with a partner that cannot resolve conflicts, statistically it has even been shown that you're not supposed to quarrel with someone, your partner, for over any unresolved issue between partners for over 3 days. It shows that those people, they're not in love with each other. So why will you have an issue with someone, your partner, someone you call your partner, you can't resolve it? Conflict is bound to occur in every relationship. So the ability to be able to solve that conflict shows that you are in a healthy relationship. Number 9 is constant jealousy. I can't emphasize that one. Little jealousy is normal in relationship, to feel that pangs of jealousy. But when it becomes excessive, it becomes constant, you need to run. Number 10 is gaslighting. Is a tactics of manipulation. People who manipulate, they are very intelligent, so you need to run when it becomes something else, when it becomes gaslighting, because it will even make you question your judgment. You will even believe your judgment. 7 red flag is lack of emotional intelligence. If you're with someone that cannot manage emotions and does not understand your emotions, so you need to run. You can't imagine being with someone that you're not in a good mood and the person doesn't even understand that. Then what's the essence of the relationship now? You don't understand that I'm not in a good mood. You don't care, or it's not even as if you don't understand, you don't even care about my emotions, and I will grow over it. Run from that kind of person. That's a major red flag. And finally, number 12, negatively affecting your relationship with your family and friends. We all understand that if I like you, I have your interest at heart, and if I see something or someone around you doing wrong, I'll tell you, see, avoid so and so person. But most times when you meet someone, you are in a relationship that is red flag, the person wants you to cut ties and communication with family and friends. I can't emphasize that one. That's like a major red flag. The person wants to isolate you to only his or herself. Run. 440. And what are the approaches? How do we approach this red flag when we see them? Number 1, the most silent and important point, you need to communicate. Communicate with your partner, your family member, your friend. When you notice this red flag in them, you tell them that, see, I've noticed this thing in you, I don't like it. When you communicate and see that person is willing to change, fine. But if the person is not willing to change, you can always end that relationship. Number 2, acknowledge your needs. Whatever you need from your partner, from your family member, from your friend, tell them. Always tell them, and they should also acknowledge your needs too. If they tell you what they need, you acknowledge it, and if you tell them, they should also acknowledge it. Then avoid being overly emotional. Seek professional help. Can't be overemphasized. There are many mental health apps, sites that you can go to and pay a small fee, and they will help you to talk about your mental health, because we all know mental health is very important. It cannot be overemphasized. Then be honest with yourself, set boundaries, and reconnect with family and friends. And finally, know when to leave. Know when to leave when that relationship is toxic. Know when to leave when you know that you can't manage those red flags in relationship. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my vlog. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I need that comment really. And if you also have any points to give on how to avoid red flags, please comment down below. Thank you. Bye.